Hey everybody. So for your collective reading today, man, I just keep getting great news. I used the Light Seers deck and I have pulled 2 cards came out. I was going for 1, but 2 cards keep coming out in all these readings, so this is a great thing. I think great things are coming for August. So let me see. This we have the Strength. Major Arcana right here, Strength. I love that. This is like, this can be about taming your inner lion. There are 2 sides, masculine and feminine, like yin yang. There's the wild and the tamed. So this can be about taming that inner part of yourself, kind of learning to control ourselves or learning to tame our ego. But it can also be straight up about strength, about perseverance, about fortitude. These are the plain meanings of this. And we need a lot of strength when we have to get through some of the crap that we go through in our human life. So this is going to be related to that. And then the other card you pulled is the 4 of Wands. I love this. These are people that are free spirits and they're dancing around. The 4 of Wands, again, intuition, you need to trust it. The Wands being fire, so it's a lot of creativity and passion, things that just make you happy. But this card can speak to a couple of different things as well. There we go. Sorry, it's kind of disappearing. But this can speak to 1, force being stability. So this card will bring you stability if you have been kind of topsy-turvy in your life. But also, if you've had the strength to get through something, 1 is stability, but 2, this card has a different meaning. Now, it doesn't look like it here, but it can be a celebration. So this can be a celebration. It's also known as kind of like a marriage card too, because 2 people are getting married in the 4 of Wands of the regular Rider-Waite-Smith, and that's the OG deck we're talking about. So in this one, it looks like they're celebrating and they're dancing as free spirits, and you can see the magic around them and the sky. It almost looks like my background up here, like it's one and the same. So it's really cool. So what I want to say about this card, okay. Many of you have, there's been a big shift. And right now, a lot of people are going through, this shift has changed things. You may have felt it physically, emotionally, spiritually, like mentally, like you may have felt every part of that. It's all of the above for some people. But you may have felt a little odd the other day, or maybe over the last weekend or so, you just felt like a shift. Something within the past week or 2 has happened and you felt it. I know the Schumann resonance is off the charts right now, so people could definitely feel that happening within our Earth because we're being affected by it. But also, there's a lot of things, not just happening cosmically, with that, but I think this shift also is a lot of big changes happening in people's lives. So a lot of us are having, what did somebody tell me in my reading the other day? Opening and closing loops, which is the same thing as like maybe the World card we're going for. A lot of people are awakening spiritually. They're having transformations. They're starting to develop their abilities and realize that they have a greater purpose, in this life. But also, what was I going to say? I lose my train of thought sometimes because it just like derailed in my head. But if you're going through something specifically, like you've been going through like a rough patch, I'm trying to find the right term for it because everybody's going to have something different. And for some people, it's like, okay, well, I'm getting through it. It's not so bad. But other people are like, this sucks. I don't like it. I don't like to feel this way. Some of you may be downright depressed about things, or you might be angry, or it just like, there's been a big shift and people are falling away. Jobs are falling. Things that aren't meant for you are disappearing. So if you feel like, oh, great, I lost friends, I lost my job, don't think of it as a horrible country song where you lose everything. So don't think of it like that. Don't think of it like so negatively. Everything happens for a reason, and I know that's cliche, but I stick by it because the room is being cleared. I say the room is being cleared. I don't know why I channeled it, but it is. The space in front of you is being cleared, so your path is clear. There are no obstacles. You are being guided forward, and you are meant to go forward and do new things. You're going to meet new people, and you'll meet new friends, people that are more aligned with your values, and like more people that you just get. You're going to resonate with them. Your souls are going to maybe know each other. They might be familiar. You could have divine connections that are stronger too, but it's been kind of rough because it seems like things have been going kind of downward spiral. But when we talk about the loops and the World card, these are about cycles. Anything round the circle, we're talking about cycles. And cycles there's always cycles like opening and closing, and some are closing, so some are ending. So some of you've gone through a rough cycle. This is like going through like you've gone through a rough wash cycle, like in the washing machine. I'm trying to find a better way to describe this, but I'm just thinking, like, you know, if you had to go through a rough and tumble, okay, or you had to do a rough and tumble dry, you know, like your piece of laundry, you have been through a rough cycle, but now things are okay. Now you're coming out of that because you had the strength to endure it. You had the strength to overcome it, and you have handled your emotions well enough that you've been able to, you know, feel it, process it, and release it in a healthy way. So you're healing. This is all for your healing, your growth, your evolution as a spiritual being, living in a human body. And then we have this. So this means that stability is coming. Instead of being all crazy and loopy, you're not on the roller coaster for a while. You're coming off, you're going to be on solid land, you're going to gain your footing, and things are going to go smoothly for a while. Life is always going to put us on a roller coaster now and then, but you don't have to ride all the time. It doesn't always have to be continuous, although sometimes it feels like it. But I think that you're coming into a period of stability, and that's going to be great for you. Now, if there's any couples out there, I just want to mention really quickly that you could have the strength and patience to wait for this, because this is like your marriage card. This could be like your commitment card. Your person is coming in, and you're going to have a committed relationship or something like that. I feel like if you've been in separation, or if you've been worried that it's not going to happen, yeah, it is. Just when we get to the point of wanting to give up in the 11th hour, that's when the prayer is answered, or something shifts, something changes. If you felt that shift, trust your intuition, lean into it, and flow with it. Just let the river of life carry you towards this, because everything's about to come out stable. Everything's going to come out celebration. You're going to have a really good time, guys. I didn't mean to go so long, but I just want you to know that everything's going to work out. It will be okay. Have fun with it.